Hi guys, and welcome to Cat Tarot Nose Spread or Dealing with the Exes, which is going to be a monthly feature because I did get so many responses and so many requests. However, I have to tell you, for the private readings, this is like highly energy intensive. I cannot do it within the special, and this reading is offered for $45. Okay guys, let me add that in a private session, when I do this Cat Tarot Nose Spread or third-party spread, I mean, this can be up to 3 months. Sometimes I just like pull the 4th month. So this is about almost 40 cards out, so you can just imagine the amount of energy that goes through me. On the other hand, you still can take advantage of my special. So regular price is for 20 minutes is $30. Now you have $30 for 30 minutes. And this is like for simple question, for simple focus. You just can go ahead with that. And I'm going to keep that special throughout the month of April. And lastly, there is a Facebook contest. So if you haven't joined Facebook, then you haven't entered the contest for free 20 minutes. So please do that. So just all you need to do is basically go to Facebook, Cat Tarot News, and there actually put lots of information about the cards, put you some kind of positive thoughts. So something that we can all use every day. So I'm being busy with the social media, but right now I want to get busy with the reading. So thank you very much, and please contact me for a private reading. Hi Libra, welcome to the April X edition, Cat Tarot Nose Spread. So let's see what is happening with your exes and on and off relationships, and if karmically this is a good path to continue. So let's jump right in. The first card, the Magician, is like what needs to be glued in the relationship. This will be the Temperance. Magician is like what's the starter of relationship, what is in your toolbox. The first card, the Death. There is some kind of repetition of things. Somebody's not learning a lesson. So this is in your toolbox saying, look, this relationship is here for you to learn the lesson. So what Temperance this way is kind of putting two different things together. This way is not. So what basically is happening here? What needs to be fixed? Yeah, somebody needs to know the direction where they are going. So I like to see 3s and 6s and 1s and 10s. 1s mostly all upright. So this is upright, but it's in a category of things that need repair. So direction is not there, right? And that's because something from the past is still at work over here. This is Queen of Wands. It represents one of you. These are two significators. You have to figure out who is who. Even if the third person is here, something can pop over here, because right now I'm seeing circumstances like, so they are basically being assigned over here. So how are you seen? You're seen as kind of clamped up. You're going inside. You're trying to figure out your own world. You're trying to see what happened and why it happened. And Hermit is number 9, and it's also considered with the endings. You might be contemplating like if this is really worthwhile or it's not worthwhile. Communication wise, Ace of Swords. Something, truth hasn't been told, or you're not communicating, or you have this like strong feeling of harshness. King of Wands. The partner there is like willing to be patient and wait. Like he or she feels that the seed has been planted and now like it's time to wait for fruition. Well, 7s and 5s are very unstable energies. Judgment. Let's see how karmically your relationship looks like. Well, it looks like completely out of balance. It looks like, like everybody is like doing their own thing, really here. It is possibly affecting your other segment of life, not only emotions. Four of Wands would represent reunions or unions or celebrations. So on 4 you got another 4, but this 4 is, look, I'm giving you this. No. I'm giving you this. No. I'm giving you this. No. Okay. Would you like this one? No. So this is the person keeping the arms crossed. It's almost indicating, you know what, this is not for me. So let's go further in the month and see down in a month what's happening 10 days later. There we go. You have in your tool chest learning to be single. So it's better to be single than to be unhappy. And this certainly is there, and maybe this is the lesson because it's coming from something that is refusal to learn, right? So this yellow is pointing out at here, and now this means that it was on you, the 9, and now there's another 9, so I'm connecting this to you, that you might go deep inside of you and say, you know what, I'm better off being single here. So what else needs to be repaired? Yeah, you see, this relationship was never a go. This would mean, like I told you once, would be starts, and this would be emotional start, beginning. But this way it says it either never was meant to be an emotional start or had like false start where you were maybe led to believe it is going somewhere where it actually never did. So how you're seen a little bit further down. So you are seen as a romantic. You are seen as the one who actually wants to have a relationship. It may be even possibly you're seen as a potential for your partner. So yeah, you see the basically it will be some kind of communication. 3, another 3, but a positive 3 in a positive category. Communication could be really, what do we do to nurture this relationship? And this is good. It's kind of like putting resources coming from different sides. So how does he feel? See, he feels as he failed in being this knight in the shining armor. He absolutely feels he didn't come through, or he doesn't want to come through like that. So this is kind of like opposing energy. He kind of like feels that he cannot provide you. And if this is a guy, they really get affected if they feel they cannot make their woman happy. Really much more than us, we are trying to find ways of creating this happiness, creating something out of nothing, and they are either black or white here. So let's say karmically, this relationship is seen as 6 reversed. So this is kind of like energy of sexual victories and sort of like something that's going to leave an imprint, not on a really large scale. So somebody will not even remember in a year from now. So let's see about getting together. You see, again, this is you, Hermit, and now this is the Hangman reverse. So it's, you know, it was imposed on you to kind of be tight, and it's like a punishment. This whole relationship is sort of a punishment, even though you're not seeing it this way. But some of you are getting to see it this way. You're seeing that you're tight to this person. So sometimes the devil comes out, sometimes this one, right? You feel tight, but this person is more productive than devil because it's an intellectual process. The devil is like this whole passion, and you feel like all you can think of, you are going to die if you're not with the person, etc., etc. You would not believe what kind of letters I get. I need to get it right now. I need a rush thing. So that's that devil energy going through you, killing you. This is like more, it's coming to your head, right, where you're like already rationalizing it and saying, okay, you know what, I already think I know what this is, but I'm still kind of putting myself into this punishment. Here, you're almost out. You're realizing, gee, you know, I have to jump out, and I'm able to jump out of this situation. So, let's see the last 10 days. The toolbox does have some kind of passion, so you are probably redefining yourself, and there is like this renewal in you and how you're approaching life. Things that need to be glued is like, yeah, in relationships there are not winners and losers. So don't look at him or the partner or you, well, I got a better one or I got the upper hand, because there is no such thing. You see, this card is showing, look, this person is doing exactly that. Look, I have the 2 here, and I have 2, like 1 here in a pocket, so 2 people are leaving your way. Could be a third party, and here is the 3 as well, what needs to be repaired. So I don't see the strong third party over here, but it's possible. But in any case, it was lots of flirting, if nothing else, right? And the truth not being told, it's possible, really possible, but not, even if it happened, it didn't mean anything, really didn't mean anything. And but this is saying this needs to be repaired, that kind of like you cannot make a conclusion, because you are ending this. I see this, that you're ending this, but you cannot make this conclusion saying, well, I won, because nobody won here. This all was just one big lesson, and it is how you're going to conquer it. So then again, how you're being seen. You see, how he sees you, how your partner sees you. He sees you as jumping off the wagon. Wheel of Fortune inversed is like that he will not be happy with you, or that you will not be happy with him, because it's that flavor of relationship that you carry with you. Let's see what lands on Empress in the communication. Yeah, you see, now there are harsh words. After this reality, realizing, look, you really, you took me for a ride, and you flirt or whatnot, right? And then you were building me into the stars, and this is what you were doing it underneath. And it might be harsh communication over here, and it could be electronic communication here. So how he sees himself, you see, he actually does see himself as a winner, as somebody who is in a sexual things. You can tell the phallic symbol here, and also somebody who would like to begin and continue sexual affair with you. How does Judgment looks at you? So there is now a victory card, something moving really, really forward ahead. So, this is a sudden kind of like insight and sudden ability to kind of like merge two different things. And this is landing on sort of like a relationship not being victorious, not being not being in balance. It is possible now with the Page of Wands that he is going to be coming really strongly onto you. It's really possible. It's complete disconnect between these two ends. Complete disconnect. So let's peek into the next week. Yeah, you see, that's what happens when they start feeling that they're losing you, and then they start charging after you. Yeah, you know what? You have 7. You have 5. You have 2. You have 9. You have 9. You are urged to break it, and you have this Queen of Swords. There will be really harsh words, but he will feel, and you will actually feel, funny enough, you're going to feel like a winner in this. You're going to feel at one point that you really saved yourself from something, because there are lots of harsh energies. You're going to understand there were some kind of lies in this relationship, miscommunications, misunderstanding. What needs to be glued is communication. Then he sees you as the one he's putting you as in charge of creating problems, because I guess you're not going his way. And then he's seeing himself, she's so difficult to deal with, right? But then you have a 9, you have a 9, you have a 7, you have a 5. So ending in instability altogether, right? It's not going together properly. But at some point toward the end of the month, he will come on really, really strong. But trust me, it's nothing more than sexual attraction. So, Libra, be true to yourself. Follow your own path. You know what you want. You're really good, guys, in kind of like sorting it out. And this is a general reading. Your personal reading could be completely different. So if you need one for yourself, for only your energy, please contact me for a private reading. Thank you very much. Love you.